Hello, and welcome to another Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Sorry about the delay. It's been one of those days. Again, feels like a Monday, so could have been better. And yes, welcome Ibiliana, welcome Wrath, welcome Arsenic. I hope that your Thursday is better than mine. No resemblance to any Mondays. And hello, Daedric. How are you? I hope that your Thursday is going well too. Yes, let's switch to our on-stream party. If I remember correctly, there may be some interesting events taking place, possibly. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. And thank you, Ibiliana, for all the shout-outs. I appreciate your moddiness. Lazel, you see, it works better if you hold the sword to the grindstone, you know? Well, maybe that's a Githyanki way of sharpening swords. That's fine. Okay, I'm not going to inquire into that. Yes, thank you for the shout out for Daedric and for Wrath and for Arsenic, and Ibriana is also streaming, so if you see any shout outs you definitely want to follow the lovely people, lovely streamers, you won't be disappointed. Also, thank you all for donating towards the community goal of playing a horror game for Halloween. I'm very, very happy that you are so excited about the goal. Well, yes, first things first. Pets for Scratch. Okay, and it seems we are halfway through the goal, so thank you very much for your generosity when it comes to channel points. Okay, why is there a marker on Lazel? Don't remember if we talked with everyone before finishing the stream last time. Let's try.
Got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Is that all that you wanted to tell me? Okay, fine. Thank you, Daedric, for donating towards the goal.
Well met.
Okay, I think we might have talked with people. I was again trying to talk to Carla because we... Oh, yeah. I took care of those paladins of Tyr for you.
You did? Wow. That was sound of you. Why'd you do it?
Okay, I thought she would be a bit upset that Sweet didn't take her, that she wanted to do that herself, but it's okay. I always take care of my people. They were agents of a devil. I wasn't going to let them roam the area unchallenged. I'm always keen for a good fight. I always take care of my people.
Glad to be counted among them. Really glad. Wish I could have been there to watch
Of
those
course.
ignots crumble. But I'm just happy they're off my tail. Then again, facing them down might have put my tin can into overdrive. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Don't worry, we will think of something. How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a
My
heart?
pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Okay, I think we
Soldier?
could potentially, yes, talk about some other stuff. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest? Okay, so that's what we talked about. So not only do you have this thing in your chest, but it's burning up.
That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus.
What does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up. What's that been like? I wouldn't mind that myself. I've never been one for too much contact. What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I'd like to hear how you ended up fighting in the Blood War.
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned the boss who gave you up to Ariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'll be back in my home, Nautica in the world. I'll be in the middle of another adventure, blessed free of any tadpole. So much has happened I can barely remember what life was like before the abduction. Well, so the idea is that she, before the tadpole, she was a sword for hire and kind of made her money that way, so probably would be on another adventure, let's call it an adventure. So not to greet the Thursday. Hope tomorrow will be better. Yes, hopefully. At least it's almost Saturday. But how about you all? How about your Thursdays? I want to hear about them, especially if they are good. But if they are bad, then I want to hear about them too. So we can, be mad and upset about Thursdays together. And be in the middle of another adventure.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
That sounds great. Okay, I'm not sure if Shadowheart would have anything to talk about.
We may have to increase our camp provisions now that we have Karlak along for the journey. Those muscles don't run on fresh air, I'll wager. Still, she'll be useful in a fight.
Which actually makes me think. So if she has, Karlak, if she has an infernal engine for a heart, does consuming usual, like, standard food give her enough, let's say, fuel to, to go on? Or does she need to, like, munch a bunch of, lumps of coal from time to time? What escaped hard, missed the answer. So yeah, not the greatest Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, and well, it's almost Saturday, so that's something to look forward to. And I also wanted to know about your Thursday. And well, your specifically, and the plural you, of anyone who wants to share thoughts and experiences from today. There's something you're telling me, I'm sure of it. I think last time we decided not to press her to talk to us about stuff. So, okay. Nice that Saturday is coming. Yes, it is always a nice perspective, nice thing to look forward to.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone. The two of you have met before, I see. I brought you your target, Will. No. You've got it all wrong. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Had another calm moment. Nicked your side view mirror. The mirror moves and works, but there's a small hole in the plastic. Well, I hope... I mean, it's good that it's the only damage that was done, and nothing. Hopefully, nothing happened to you. As someone at work good with cars said, can just seal the hole with silicone, which is better than a full replacement. Oh, yeah, definitely more. On the cheap side. So yeah, I'm glad to hear this easy or relatively easy solution. Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger. Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies. Should never have trusted you, Karlach. You're as good as dead. You want to fight? Well, I'll give you one. Yeah, you saw what I saw.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
As for the other things, there are other things, but you don't think that's right for public space like here. Okay, no problem. If you don't feel comfortable sharing well, I hope that the other things get resolved in a way that suits you, and that you're not comfortable, but you're happy with. Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it. You saw Karlach's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast. You're right. Let's cut her down. No. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it.
Did you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
It'll have to be a wait and see. Well, yeah. I hope it works out the best it can for you.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You're pretty loud. I'm glad he's joined us too. Gladiator could make peace. Yes, Gladiator could make peace.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
Okay, Will wants to talk to...
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly. Well, someone set you up on Karlach's tale. I'd like to know who this source of yours is. If you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. No, I don't think so. Someone set you up on Karlach's tale. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay. Are you comfortable there, Basil? That doesn't look very comfortable, but okay.
Good thing for Will that Karlach called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
Nothing for now. Just chatting. No. Here.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. No need to turn on each other.
That is true. I think I have magical artifact you'll be interested in. Not now.
It seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Okay.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Sure. Okay. One more scratch for scratch. Yes, Astarion.
Let's see what this does.
This helps you go to sleep. I thought you'd know by now. Wonderful. Okay. So, wait. So, there was some blood drinking going on without any cutscenes or anything? Eh. Okay. So now, what are our options? Find the Githyanki patrol. We could also go towards the goblin camp and try to get on the Ethel's help. Ah, yeah, there's also the return to Zevlor thing. That for some reason didn't really complete. Right, okay. The closest thing would be the Githyanki patrol. So, in a true being true to the spirit of those streams, we are not doing the stuff that's advertised in the stream title. No. We are doing something different. If there was a cutscene for every feeling you'd imagined would get boring or not special fast. That depends, I guess. Waypoint, yay. Sorry we're tired. Going to bed. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Brianna, for stopping by, and no problem at all. Have a good night.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
I suggest we admire it from afar.
That may be a good suggestion. But yes, have a good night and hopefully rest well and see you around tomorrow. I hope. And thank you once again
What are you doing?
for stopping
Hold up
by.
before they see you, Mrag Gresham.
And who are you exactly?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to get to Baldur's Gate in one piece. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way.
Seems you have a good survival instinct. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Bye, Biliana. Lots of love to you. Besides just being the weekend, was there anything in particular you were looking forward then? Not really.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
What's inside?
I mean, getting done with some work would be a good thing.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Dragon in your own homeland.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
They don't seem too friendly. And how about you? Do you have any weekend plans? Something fancy? Maybe. These Githyanki look dangerous. Stay back. The dragon incinerated those soldiers. Surely this isn't safe. We'll just pat the dragon on the head, I suppose. Yes, I want to go with that option. And we'll just pat the dragon on the head, I suppose.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, wait a second, because I got this and... Okay, so I got all the stuff from Blazel. That surely isn't a good sign. Okay. Okay, I'll keep that. Why not? Okay, some other stuff then. She's a friend to dragons. I hope it works the other way around too. Okay, where... Oh, there's Liesel. Let's see.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Not to Liesel, go ahead. I will be speaking on her behalf. Is that a... Okay, let's try.
Imbecile, stay back.
Now, child, your pet means to speak. Tell me, pet, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Okay, silently hold his stand, discreetly prepare to attack. I would have done so already if I didn't... If you didn't want something from me first. I just want passage. If I have to go through you, so be it. Try it. Let's see who walks away alive. I don't know you. I pose no threat. Yeah. So yeah, I think he wants something from me.
Perceptive for such an inferior creature. For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you to tell me something of worth. A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
This dude, yeah. Very, very friendly. I'll help if I can. You'll need to start from the beginning. What is this weapon you're after? Produce the artifact. Ask if this is what he seeks. No. I might know something, but it'll cost you. You'll need to start from the beginning.
Do not speak. Your bleating offends my ears. Just stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Okay, let's try to silently interpret the meaning of the gestures. Ooh. Yeah. Do we roll again? Yeah,
The gestures mean nothing to you. Some sort of spell that you don't recognize.
What's this? You carry a ghaik parasite in your head. Death will be a kindness to you. Beretta, rid us of this worm. I need to continue the hunt for the weapon.
At once. Attack her!
Well, at least we won't be dealing with the dragon, so that's something. As for weekend plans, the only thing solid is a horror game you play on Sunday afternoon for Spooky Sunday, but you have visiting family. But it's spooky month, so it's just a part of that. Yeah, so I hope the family visit is going to go well. Much spooky. That seems like something that you will enjoy, so hopefully that's the case. Ow! How many times are going to shoot you? An enemy on a hit, you can use force maneuver on an ally, increasing the movement speed. Don't really need them to increase the movement speed, but the damage is quite enticing. What? Do you though? Sorry, I don't. I know it refers to something as I said, but yeah, I don't know what exactly. Okay, it would be a shame to waste just now, so maybe end turn. What the... Much wall hugging in the school goes wire. Yes, that's true. Hello, Sanwi. How are you doing? How is your Thursday going? Okay, Gail. We need 15 points of damage, I guess. Okay, does it splash around? Oh, covers the ground, so no. Firebolt. Okay, we could try putting someone to sleep, maybe. And that's a miss. Great, great. Just fine. Just amazing.
Cutting to the chase.
Wow. It's great. It's all great. Love this new emote. It is very, very cute. Oh yeah, and thank you for the lurk, Sanwi.
On my way.
Yes, and lots of love to all of you. Ooh. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow,
Might made manifest.
meow. Oh, great, of course.
This is your end.
Okay, at least we're done with one of them. Why did she give me all of her stuff back? Now she doesn't have any healing things.
Go for the throat. Tormented!
This is going great. Trying to avoid buying shoes to make yourself feel better. We already spent 40 euros today on plushies. One for you and one for your niece. Oh, what plushies did you buy? And what shoes are you considering buying? Well, some retail therapy is very much needed from time to time. But if it would make too much of a dent in your finances, then I guess it may not be the best idea. Great, that was worth it. Yes, for that miss. They're called Debbie Bears. You got a werewolf one. Oh, for you, of course, and a ghosty one for the niece. Oh, that sounds so cute. I have no idea. I haven't heard about those before, but that sounds cute. Just a classic checkered slip-on Vans. They're your fave shoes. Oh. Well, if you know that they're comfortable, then maybe it's not that's such a bad idea. Let's try. Don't miss Lazel, okay? Can you do that? Can you promise me that you're not going to miss? Of course she's going to miss. Jeez. Post pics in Discord tomorrow. You left them in your car. Yes, can't wait. True, they are super comfy. Not the same price as when you last bought a pair though. All you do is miss in PG3. It's like this fight seems to be particularly cursed. Welcome back, Gale. Nice to see you back in action, I hope. Can you do anything more? No, not really. Once you have a werewolf plushie somewhere, he transforms from a lumberjack into a blue werewolf. Wow, that sounds cute. attempted gale pun. Wow, it must be really a bad day if I don't recognize a potential pun. Okay, how are you holding up? Astarion, maybe could be a good idea.
Fading fast.
That went well.
Heal.
I will not know failure.
Because you know it already, right? Right? Heal up a little bit. You don't know where you put him, but you can post a pic or just find the product photo since that'll look a bit better.
Destroyer.
There's still an absolute lack of werewolfer things. Really? Still no damage? Jeez. This doesn't look good. This is such a disaster. Ah, okay.
Taking position.
Ah, right. I forgot she has nothing because she... Aww. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
What fools these mortals be.
maybe, but actually... Okay, no resistances. Githyanki War Magic. After the Githyanki cast a spell on or cantrip, they can make a weapon attack using a bonus action. Oh, great. An opportunity attack. Did I turn off Karmic Dice like someone previously suggested? Yes, I did. And it was Magnus who suggested it, and I'm not sure if that's... Well, how much of a difference that would make. Okay, 24 hit points. We could try putting her to sleep and try to deal with that guy, however difficult that may be. Shocking grasp, maybe. Critical hit, finally. Well done, Gale. Okay, yeah. That and well, it did some damage, so that's progress. Okay, let's go with
Witching hour.
Gale first. Let's see if the whole sleep. Of course, target is too far. But can we put this guy to sleep for now?
Certainly.
Definitely lack of werewolf representation. It does seem a bit unfair. Okay, disadvantage, great. Jump, can I jump? No.
My path be true.
I'm not sure that... No, that won't do any good. And it's a miss, of course. Of course. Yes. that guy is sleeping for one more turn. Okay, that was stupid once again.
You will not take me.
Today's lunch, American barbecue and salad. Enjoy your lunch. Okay, can we
Let's
start?
turn someone inside out.
Yes, let's do that. Do you want a nibble?
Make it hurt.
That was an attempt at healing you. Damn you. Didn't really do much.
On the way.
Victory awaits.
Would be nice, wouldn't it? Now that is better.
Gone with the weave.
I'm not sure actually why I did that. Maybe just because it's fun to shove people around. Yes. Had a nice nap. Okay, can we go back to
Victory is assured.
Gale? Can you put the guy back to not sure that actually is a good idea. Probably not. Were the older Baldur's Gate that difficult with dice roll luck? Well, the combat worked a bit differently. It wasn't turn-based. It was at least not officially. You know, it was kind of a hidden turn-based combat. You could. There was this so-called active pause, so you can pause at any given moment and, you know, order your characters around. And yeah, that the roles weren't really visible, so it was slightly different. Oh, of course. You had to order everyone around all at once. Yes. Yeah, the good thing was that you could pause and
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
could introduce a bit of a tactical side to it, so it wasn't all chaos and... Oh, amazing. There were as many misses used to play with so many autopauses on. Yes, constant autopause. If someone died, or at least one of the enemies, that was an autopause right away. I'm trying to direct the people around. jeez. Some real time that could work in turns. Someone dies, a weapon breaks, enemy sighted. Yes, the the health level drops too low. Could turn on a feature to see the dice rolls in the text box, but it was a lot. Yeah, it was hard to follow. And I never really paid attention to that. You know what? After all the misses, I don't know if it will count or not. And I forgot to heal them up. That's just great. Can the difficulty be changed mid-game in this game? Looks like it, yes. Okay, don't miss. Don't miss, don't miss. Okay, we can work with that.
I'm ready.
Yes. Okay, so we defeated Sarth Baratha and her squadron. We should search her body for more information about the nearby crash. Okay, of course. Current and infernal mechanic. Okay, yes. Okay, first, where's the... Here we go. Have all of that back. Hello, Sindra. How are you doing? I hope your Thursday is going well. And how is Pelia going? Okay, let me check on something really quickly. Okay, I am back. We're going for 22 hours. Wow. That's dedication. No. Oh. Give it to Bailzel, not to me. Today you're making font. Ooh, fancy. And how is it coming along? But yes, if anyone here in chat is not yet following Syndra, which I doubt, but you know, weird stuff sometimes happens, then please do.
Yankee slate. Give it here.
You won't be disappointed at all.
Tissue markings. Could this be? Magical energy courses through the slate, then to Lacell. Your own body buzzes in resonance. A diagram glows before you. Its meaning is beyond your comprehension.
It is a map. Zoru did not lie. A creche lies within an ancient temple at the mountain pass.
Hurry forth. Purification is at hand.
No traps, please.
This is definitely the most intense thing I've ever done for a stream. I can imagine. Got Halloween overlays. Got the font that matches. Oh, I will have to have a look. Oh, and the pouch. The font has no lowercase, so we're making the lowercase letters. Oh, that's, yeah, I can imagine that's disappointing. Who wants to shout all the time?
Dragon destroyed the road.
Ugh, dragons. In our own homeland. Using a program we have never used before. Okay. That's an ambitious endeavor. So yes, I hope it's not going to be too annoying, as those things can be when, especially when learning a new tool. Okay, Lazel.
Eager for battle.
Here you go. Tend to learn new tools as you go, as in you don't read the instructions. That's the best way. You know, jump in from on the deep end and just try to figure it out. Lots of Control Z. That's part of the learning process. Okay, that's a heavy one. Can you use it? Yes. Which also means you tend to learn how to do things the hard way, which works out when the intended way suddenly doesn't work. And then you can work around it. So yeah, you do get useful skills and probably get to learn the tools better than someone who just relies on, you know, tutorials and instructions. So that definitely is useful. Okay, blade, that's the same, okay. Okay, any takers for another crossbow? Heavy crossbow, specifically. Oh yeah, Nerissa, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Take this, and you take this, and this. Have some of it lazel. And have this sword. It's great. Okay, now before we go anywhere.
All right, time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
Before we do that,
Shall we?
Looking ahead. These boots have seen everything.
how is Kithrak Vos still here? It must be a bug, I guess. Found a map that revealed that Githyanki Crash was nestled in the mountains beyond the western bridge inside a temple. We should travel there with Lae'zel. I guess we should.
Here we go.
Road closed. Detour ahead.
But yeah, I don't think that's the right point in time to go there yet. Oh.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon, and you will be worthy to stand beside them. In my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
The voice is quelled. The artifact's doing.
Okay, sorry. Back here, at least, yes, thank you for sitting through the ads. And also sorry for not speaking earlier. Again, I used the cutscene to have a bite. The voice, those visions, what just happened?
No answer presents itself. The artifact is dormant. The voice and visions are gone.
Shielded from the voice of the Absolute. Yay! Yeah, definitely not going there yet. Might be a PNG YouTuber, but still need to eat. Yes, and thankfully, not being on camera, it makes it easier. Okay, so we can now actually try to answer the question whether we should go to the goblin camp or to the bog. But first, let's see if there is some loot, maybe.
Anything of use? No one back home will ever believe this.
Well, one thing about what we should do next. I don't think we will survive any serious fights with the current.
Risen road, closed due to inclement weather. Seek marked detour.
With the current health level, but we'll see. Just exploring for now.
I'm way too big.
Okay, so Gale and Astarion are waiting for a special invitation.
Delicious.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Syndra. Thank you, Wrath and Syndra. Enjoy ad previewing and emotes. Thank you, thank you. Okay. How about
One with the weave.
Gale? No. Well, that's a shame. Does dash increase the jump distance?
At
Not
least since it
sure,
stayed
actually. Well, the girls can have a look around.
Another step forward.
Okay, but someone else having a look around would be useful. Potentially. Is there a way to enter through? There may be a way to enter through here that I might have explored. Interesting. But yeah, I would need a full group. Let's see if the dash thing will work. I'm jumping. No.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, let's have a look. Do we have any interesting potions of maybe turning into a tiny little creature to be able to infiltrate that place or go through that burrow hole? That could be interesting, but for speak with that charm person to do animal friendship, so not necessarily useful right now. Okay, so let's go
All right, what now?
back. No, no. Dash, jump. How? suddenly Astarion was able to jump through that thing. I don't get it.
Light on my feet.
Anyway,
What to do?
seems like that is an option for some time in the future, but it may be a good idea to go and sell all of that trash we're carrying around and maybe go meet Damon.
Something over there.
Scroll of Fireball. That seems nice. Would probably be really nice if Gale could learn it. Okay, that's too high level, or not? Okay, it is too high. Too high of a level for now. Flaming sphere. That sounds nicely fiery.
The air is ripe with magic.
Okay, that's nice.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
See there. Something tore through that rock like paper.
Perhaps it's some artist trying to make a statement.
Yeah, sure. I'm just wondering if that is... Well, if that dragon that we saw is big enough to leave markings like that.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
That line always makes me think of the Terry Pratchett book. I think it was also called Interesting Times, and there was, well, in it was written that may you live in interesting times was a way to curse someone. So yeah, that's fitting. So I don't know if that's a specific, that you know, correct, the fully correct quote, because I read it in a translated version. But you get the idea. Okay. So yeah, let's teleport here and go sell some stuff. May live in interesting times is correct. Yes, okay, thank you. And yeah, it makes a lot of sense as a curse.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
You would like to not live in interesting times, please and thank you. Yes. You'd like to cancel your subscription to this interesting times, please. Yes. Boring times. Only boring times. Boring times are the best. I don't remember if she has proficiency with heavy armor. Probably not. Is there a reason? Yeah, you don't seem to have a digital only format, only a physical format, and you're interested in saving the environment, and honestly, just piling up and you can't recycle them fast enough. Yes, keeps piling up and definitely not good for the environment. And it's so difficult to keep up with all the issues. And more are coming, so yes. Or rather, if you want times to be interesting, it would be of your own doing. I guess that's fair. Just giggled at relating it all to a daily newspaper. Yeah, that's kind of a nice analogy. And definitely a subscription I don't want or wouldn't want. Muddy red dye. I don't think we have that. Okay, Astarion, would you know, keep an eye on all those lovely, lovely dice for me, darling? I don't know what I have already. Yellow. And unfortunately, I believe that even if you manage to cancel the subscription to Interesting Times, that they would still get delivered right to your door. Okay, never enough potions of healing, I guess. What are you wearing now? Gains a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. I don't think anyone does any throw damage here, so... I think I may be... Or wait. Oh no, I did buy something. Okay.
Sylvanus be with you.
Time to try on the new clothing. Of course, I missed some stuff. Meh, the other one looked better, but I guess.
Lost in thought.
Okay, I think that's it. Oh, no, wait. Okay, this will do for now.
Forthwith.
Never a dull moment. One day I'll catch a break.
Now,
Who uses wooden tools?
does Karlach has to be here with us in
Looking
the
for
group?
steel? I have, well, something close.
Okay, maybe we should have actually come here first. Ooh, more dice. Yes. Nice. Do I already have some orange? Pale orange. And I think last time you were talking about the
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face.
I miss my forge.
about the outfit that Astarion is wearing. How about some nice muddy red? Okay, maybe not that nice. After all, it's just brown with a fancy color, with a fancy name. Okay, I guess.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
What I wouldn't do for better tools. True.
Okay, so let's go to the camp for a minute.
I need a quick word.
Speak quickly.
Oh, about the dragon rider we met.
Damn it all! I required your silence, and you made me a mockery. A Kithrak demanded my head. He'd deny me a cure. Bah! This is a distraction. The Kithrak deserves the whole of my scorn. How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child?
wasn't he acting on your queen's command?
Do not be naive. I followed protocol. I've earned Vlaakith's favor. I will remove the parasite. I will see the Kithrak dead. And I will offer his head to Vlaakith herself. Akresh is near, that much is certain. We follow the path forward and seek signs of Githyanki settlers. No one, not even the ignoble Jastil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Okay, but actually that wasn't what I wanted to talk about. Wait for me in camp.
You believe you can survive without me?
I'm not arguing, remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Don't worry, we're just going to give Karlak some reinforcement.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
What do you know about the city of Elturel falling into Avernus?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elturans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
Come on, we're heading out.
Aces. Don't burn yourself.
Level up. So that's not going to be as fast as I thought, maybe. Depending on how many levels we have to. Choice spending bestial hearts. While raging, you can use unrelenting ferocity. Okay, you can heal yourself. Diving strike. Leap down onto a foe, knocking them prone. You won't take falling damage. You must be above your target. Requires rage. Okay, that's nice. Elk. Primal Stampede. Charge forward, attacking all enemies in the way and possibly knocking them prone. Oh. Tiger. Lash out to attack up to 3 enemies at once and make them bleed. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 3 meters during their next turn. Okay, that is nice. I think I'm going to go for the elk one this time, and let's see the piercings. I think I like this one the most, but this one I'm using on my first playthrough, so maybe something different this time. Actually, let's go with elk. Okay, and that's a feat. And I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back. Ow.
We'll do this the Viking way then.
It's fine. Okay, and I am back. Sorry about the interruption. I can see that you managed to find some entertainment. Still can get sounds to work like that. If you need any help or want some instructions, I can always help you. Just let me know. Aww. Know you. Ooh. And now let's find a beat for this beautiful lady. Not that I will be playing with her in group very often, but constitution increases by 1 to a max of 20. You regain full hit points. I mean, that's a good one, I guess. That'd be amazing. No problem, it's pretty easy.
All's
So
well that ends not as bad as it could have.
thank you. About that Princess of Puns title, I do have to work better. Because today, so far, it's been
So, hey, we've
a
got
bit
this
of
soul
a
coin, right? Thing is, I
dry
know I can
pun
use
spell.
it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid this is going to overload your engine? Got a coin slot in your heart or what? Soul coins are just that, though. They contain people's souls. I'm not sure you should be using them. Got a coin slot in your heart or what?
Next time we find ourselves toe to toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Toss a coin to your car luck. Oh, thank you. Even Princess of Puns can have off days. That's true. Maybe next time I will recover and will re-emerge in full force with all the puns and stuff. Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier.
I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good.
I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Considering how many puns you had last stream, days after, maybe just need a recharge, maybe. And yes, there is also the bad joke thing, still in a baby stage, but hopefully it will grow. I think Omnibus 2 of Witcher Comics came in for you today. Just got a ping about it. Nice! I guess you know what part of your weekend plans will be. So are you focusing on comics for now, or also are those comics based on the books or unrelated? And also, have you finished the books?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
We'll find more infernal iron and get you that second upgrade too.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Will you be alright?
Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
You're an idiot.
Okay, so here's my answer, I guess.
Half life before me.
She just eats regular food.
Here's hoping we all make it in one piece.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
I keep dreaming I'll wake up with my throat slit. May your sleep be more pleasant.
Yeah, not the nicest possible dream, I guess. Okay.
Hey, soldier.
You'll need to stay behind. Oh wait, it sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
I think the comics are supposed to be based on the games, but as side stories that don't need you to play the game to understand. Okay. You'll need to sit behind the camp for now.
Really? Really, really?
Sorry. You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for best tools.
Water. My dagger.
Okay, so that is done. As for the books themselves, those you're still reading, you think you're midway in Blood of Elves. That's fair. Always plenty of stuff to read, to play, to watch. So yeah. No wonder.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Shut up, those words could be your last. Step between the crossbow and the goblin. Nothing.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed. Here it comes, you little beast.
What's hiding here?
Yeah, we're just here to loot, nothing special. No, whip my chest. Really, don't leave Carla behind. I know, I like her, and I like having her in my group, but you know, I'm trying to play with a different group this time. At least most of the group is different.
Careful, I bite. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Too much stuff to do. Watch, replay, yes. This kinda could also be interpreted as part of the interesting times thing. Interesting also in terms of, you know, having stuff to do. Can't reach. Why? Hi Lone, how is your Thursday going?
Step quick.
Work is done, pajamas are on, and eating nachos. Oh, that just sounds amazing.
No time to rest.
How am I
How
doing?
much further can I go?
I'm doing fine now. That's like can spend time with some lovely people and play some great games. Well, a great game. But yeah, it's been a bit of a Monday on a Thursday. So yes, I'm very glad that it's ending. The weekend is so close. Yes, finally, thankfully. That's one thing that keeps me from giving up completely. Do you have any fun plans for the weekend? Uh-oh.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another tiefling prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
You're quite eloquent for an ogre, and that's probably not the best option. I bear no such brand. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the absolute chosen disciples. Are you eating a tiefling? Okay, that doesn't really... Okay, let's try. I'm one of the absolute chosen disciples. Okay. That's a 10, not... Okay. That's good. Hello, Niji. How are you doing this Thursday? And how is Resident Evil? I'm guessing you're playing the DLC. How are you enjoying it?
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
I dropped off the PC today for repairment by shipping it to the company that made your PC. So I'm guessing that's going to take a while, but hopefully everything will be fine with your PC, and as soon as possible. Started the DLC yesterday. You're enjoying it so far. We'll continue to play more tomorrow. Nice. I hope I will be able to drop by. Friends, food, or foe. In this case, probably the last two are one and the same. At least for the ogres. Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me. Oh, okay, that's risky, but let's go there.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I'll give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Okay, I like this. Flesh of the fallen. Okay, 20. That's going to be tricky. Oh, yes, very tricky. Reroll? I say reroll. Okay, let's go with this.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
Appeal to his stomach. Didn't work, unfortunately. I'll give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle.
A serenade to my ears and a boon to my belly. We've a bargain, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Including us, I'm afraid. I've seen a few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
You're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky? We will keep close. When you are ready, Sound the horn.
Okay, so we've gained some very unlikely allies. The boy and the beholder. A shepherd's son tended to his father's flocks on the banks of the Chionthar. The days grew long and the boy grew bored. To amuse himself he called out, "Beholder, beholder!" The shepherd came running, but there was no beholder. The boy pointed and giggled, but the shepherd scolded him. "Do not cry beholder when there is no beholder. Promise?" "I promise," said the boy, but the next day was as boring as the last. "Beholder!" the boy cried, and his father rushed to his side. The boy laughed and laughed, but the shepherd only frowned and shook his head. 3 days later, the boy spotted a round figure floating in the distance. It had one giant eye in the middle of its face, a mouth full of pointed teeth, and thin stalks growing from it, each with an eye peeking from the tip. "Beholder, beholder!" he shouted, but no one came. The beholder began to float toward him, and the boy turned and sprinted along the river. He ran and ran until he reached a high bank and could run no more. The boy cried and cowered, bracing for the beholder's deadly ray. Instead, a familiar voice said, "Turn around." The boy turned. There was no beholder, only the shepherd clad in a woolen cloak. A giant eye was painted on the front and a toothy mouth below. Vines were sewn to the cloak's edges. "You scared me," sobbed the boy. "That makes us even," said his father as he dried the boy's tears. The boy never cried beholder again. New friends. At least we didn't become
Something over there.
rude yet. Okay, wait, something cracked support beam. Tarnished locket. This locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words Elturel, strength and unity are inscribed across the top. The folly and the fall. Though clearly all this Hannibal has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only, see the play that sent Elturel's Everlight Theatre into chaos. The Sharp-Tongued Travelling Troupe presents The Folly and the Fall, a tragedy in 4 parts. Part 1, of lost Netheril, that great wizarding empire in humanity's age of wonder. Part 2, of the great mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood, and the ruin he wrought. Part 3, of Netheril's fall, 1,000 years of shade and sharp subversion. Part 4, of Netheril's return and its shadow falling upon the land. Penned by the great bard Bragan of Feg, The Folly and the Fall tells the true story of the flying Netherese city Thultanthar and his dramatic return after 1,000 years in exile on Shah's Plane of Shadow. See the climatic battle above Mith-Dranor, rendered in stunning detail thanks to the finest thaumaturges on the coast. Direct on your village green as the Sharp-Tongued Travelling Troupe makes its transit to Baldur's Gate. See it now or face 1,000 years of sorrow. No. Not 1,000 years of sorrow. At least we ain't food or an ogre's punching bag. Yet. They did mention that they fight all or fight everyone. So I think the ogre might have been eloquent and a bit cunning too.
you got nothing to show for it.
The dim-witted drow. Okay. Lamb's horn. Let's add it to our items list. Yet, well, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I haven't approached the ogres during my first playthrough, so this is going to be a surprise for me. But I have a feeling that he may be, you know, a bit on the cunning side. Long ago, in the city of Menzo Baranzan, a drow wizard called Zad studied magic in the Academy of Sorcerer. Each 10 days, the Archmage would ask Zad to demonstrate his newfound skills, and each 10 days Zad would fail. Sorcerer educates only the brightest of pupils, warned the Archmage. Your scholarship must improve, or you will be expelled. That very night, Zad slipped out of Menzo Beranzan to seek the hidden city of mind flayers, Orindol. The library there boasted the most complete body of knowledge in the whole of the Underdark. I'll learn about all that is and ever was, vowed Zad. The Archmage will have no choice but to keep me. Yet the longer Zad searched for Orindol, the more lost he became. His body weak and his stomach empty, the drow fell to the ground and reality faded. Zad awoke within a vast circular hall lined with domes and tablets, untold knowledge etched upon them. Orindol. I made it. I will know everything, he exclaimed. A wide smile across Zad's face. He barely noticed the tadpole wriggling just above his left eye. Yes, said a voice in Zad's head. Everything. A bit ominous.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, so I want to know, is something up there? Oral histories of Faerun, Paladin Oathbreakers. So many books. But maybe that's enough reading for today. Less reading, more doing stuff.
Let's move.
Hey, there's another book, Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Interesting. A poorly drawn map of a city is captioned in flamboyant script. What follows is the most thorough and accurate account of the city and people of Baldur's Gate, the sordid gem of the Sword Coast. An editor's note in crimson ink follows. V. This volume is startlingly accurate, save for the nonsense about the Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw them up. E. Okay, potion of healing. Not bad. So this is a pretty nice little spot that I haven't visited yet before either. Yes, Gale.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Okay, let's see what do we have here? Well, I think this is something we're not going to use.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
On a scale of 1 to 10, how scary is Moons of Madness? I'd say maybe 5 or 6. It has some jump scares and some kind of creepy things, but it's not loaded with the stuff, so it's, yeah, I was able to play it without, well, I did stress out a little bit at some points, but yeah, I played it, and you know, I'm considering replaying it, so it can't be that bad. What's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Both of us found your package. Your legs are not being compressed and you're immediately noticing a difference. Well, that is good. Lost packages are annoying, especially if they contain something that is actually, you know, helpful or needed. Anything chasing you? Yes, there are some chasing sections, but nothing like the mannequins in Resident Evil Village.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
The carrier delivered it to streets over. Okay, that's... Well, I'm glad that it got sorted out.
You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay, so it seems to be some sort of a bug, I guess. That whenever we speak to Caleb regarding those magical artifacts, it seems to not register the first conversation. Okay, so that failed. Okay, you know what? I am intrigued. So, was that only that? I guess it would have been useful during a fight with those ogres.
Stop me yet.
But that's about it.
Everything here is ours. Bugger off.
Okay, no need to be.
Don't talk. I've been looking. And you got
So,
nothing to show for it but your own arse.
no need to be so hostile towards our little group. Was it going to attempt more of the ESO event this weekend? Okay, first of all, there's an ad. Well, ads are starting in about a minute, so if you are not subbed, please keep that in mind. As for ESO, maybe I may have a bit of a. Well, may have some stuff to do this weekend, so I'm not sure. But maybe. Or at least do stuff at all for the event.
Thicko!
This here's off limits. Get to the main gate, or I'll plug you full of arrows.
Okay. Deal with those guys first. We will go exploring.
Goblins ahead.
We'll need a cover story.
Rib couldn't guard his nose from his fingers.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I'm looking for someone named Halsen. Probably not the best idea. Stand aside to offer my sword to your boss. You can be my first demonstration if you like. I guess we could go with that. Glossy coat on that animal. Does she belong to the Nordiland Vorgata family? Vorgata. Your leader summoned me. Okay, let's try the fighter option. Okay, that went really nicely.
Down, Claw! Bad girl! She's a little overexcited. Been a busy day. Lads are celebrating.
That noise coming from behind you, good or bad?
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up.
A raid on what?
Rip the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
I'm looking for someone named Hodson.
If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits.
Save the druid if you must. If we spill goblin blood on the way, all the better.
Okay, why is it showing Gale when Lazel was talking?
Stop fidgeting.
Okay, so now we can try walking around, discovering some places. Not that this one was particularly worth visiting, but okay.
Little blue beetle in my view. Stop fidgeting.
Can't caught fleas from the bloody walks.
More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
Oh, stupid.
Yell seeks my attention. He's very hungry. hungry for attention. Well, seems like that. Or he's been secretly trying to mimic others' voices. Right now is trying to mimic Lae'zel.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
I don't fancy chasing this thing. It looks right big. Has it even a bone?
It's got a beak like any other chicken, don't it?
Laugh if you dare. Recoil if you must.
A new age is dawning with... Oh, a stranger in a fair camp. Here follow, I cry far and wide for great glory.
Hey, I've seen you
It's
before.
good to be among allies, isn't it? The Absolute's blessings have brought so many together.
Or be you beheaded.
Allies, yes, yes.
Bottoms up, eh? These little lads snagged some pretty decent drink.
Draw Ragslet, his voice absolute. Dragons is fat, and they will disarm you and draw you the truth. Laugh if you dare.
Hell's that yowling bleeds the ears. Is that supposed to be entertainment?
I suppose you could do much better.
Don't need two mates. We already got the greatest start there is, and it ain't no warbling. It's chicken chasing.
Well, for starters, that's not no chicken, it's an owl bear. Yeah.
It's got feathers, don't it? A beak. Besides, I reckon it owes us, seeing as how it just ate our last chicken. Reckon it owes us a game. You want to hear the rules or not?
Could be fun. What is chicken chasing exactly?
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mates. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Come back when that half-wit's done wailing and find out.
But it's massive.
Goblin kind will tease
Still
you
just
and
a big.
stroke you and
I
redden.
don't feel right messing with it is all.
His name is Draw Ragslet, his voice absolute.
Won't even chase the baby.
His troops will disarm you and draw you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Why the trove? How'd you get your hands on all
Nicked
this?
him off the dead, didn't I?
Let me see what you have. Nick them off the dead. Ah, the good old-fashioned way. Now, let's see. Purple dye, yes, please. I don't think we have purple yet. All of them, almost. Jump distance is increased. Gain proficiency with longbows and short bows. In addition, your ranged weapon attacks deal an additional 2 damage. Okay, that is Interesting.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
The true souls are coming. The Louders awake. Here follow, I far and wide, with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glad.
Give him, sorry, give him your rapt attention. Fragulous Galite, I don't know this language. Bravo, boo, get off the stage. Okay, bravo.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous. Draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now look what you've done.
Come on.
Of course, ma'am.
My name's Gribber, idiot.
Right, yes. Not fool me.
Got wings. Reckon it can fly? No.
That must have hurt.
Dragons is fat and they fly fly.
Bring me back something. Oh, come on, I'm wounded. That was a birdie, something proper. For the last time.
You was brilliant in the raid, lads. Beautiful stuff.
Okay, so that was for if we ever decided to dual wield salamis. Throws tomatoes. Yeah, that wasn't the best song ever.
Oh, be a big old boy.
You've seen one of them nose up. Proper scary. A
once again, issues with jumping.
As you wish.
Oh. Yes, well done, Gale. That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me.
No, wait.
Lilinsby's madness.
Okay.
Take heed. I see a trap.
It's a trap.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
How very kind of them. But where do we? Oh, okay. Now it's better.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay, how about disarming the trap? Yeah, too late. That was greatly done. No key, nothing. Oh, okay. Hello, Snake. How are you doing? How was your Thursday? Nothing key. Boring.
With pleasure.
And how is Cyberpunk treating you? Are you playing the DLC or the base game? Or both, maybe. Good work was far less crazy than yesterday. That sounds really well. Well, for me, it wasn't that good. But now it's better. Once the work was done and all that not so fun stuff got taken care of. Loving the DLC, it's a really fun new addition.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Happy to hear that. I haven't played Cyberpunk yet. It's on my list. Ever growing, ever expanding list of games to play.
Have to keep going.
But it's pretty near the top, so hopefully someday. And good to know that the DLC is worth playing. You're free to look at your list at this point. That's probably a very wise thing, not looking at the list. Just adding new stuff
That
as
might be where it looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
as they appear, but never actually checking. Okay, cultivation, bloodlust, vigilance. Okay.
Oh, heck! My head hurts bad. You crash about like a drunken ogre. I'll rip your tongue. Break your legs. Make you quiet.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, no need to, choose violence for such reasons. Sleep is for the weak. I could have killed you where you lay. I was sleeping with the rest of you. No idea who made that racket. Sorry, I thought you might need fresh drinks. You dare speak to me like that? Go back to sleep. Okay, sorry, I thought you might need fresh drinks.
Yes. Drink will help me to sleep again.
What do we have here? Can we just maybe... Oh, wait. Well, that's a shame. I think I sold... There was this thing that looked like a healing point. Oh no, it's here. Suspicious poison.
What did you bring for me? Nothing. I'll break your skull.
That wasn't nothing. Excuse me. Okay.
There's blood in the air.
suspicious poison doesn't sound good. That's why I wanted him to drink it. But no. He said he didn't get anything. Oh. Okay, that's once per short rest. I guess we could use it at some point. Maybe not necessarily now. Unarmed? Why unarmed? Did the artifact that he ate, what was that his weapon? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing. No, nothing happened really. Missing once again. Great. Too heavy to show. Okay. Critical hit, nice. Why is he so good at avoiding being hit? A drunk person? That is not fair. Okay, cannot reach. Fine. That's something to ask. We'll send you PM. Okay, no problem. Almost. Okay, done.
fancy their chances.
No, I thought I could take care of that. Okay. Reach really. What about if we jump here?
Shall we dance? Mistra Rill.
Something good here, I hope.
Thank you, Daedric. And with that, I think I will be. Oh, yes. Ooh. With that, I think I will be finishing after I loot the stuff. No, wait. We'll jump here. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
Best be on my way. Assume nothing.
So, Lazel, are you just
Looking
not
ahead. Moving ahead.
one for jumping? Oh, okay.
Off we go then.
Okay, I guess they are in a good enough state. Not counting the over encumbered thing. Okay. As I've said, I think that will be enough for today. I feel I'm getting sleepy, so but use that, and next time we'll try to free the Alba cub. So, thank you very much for joining tonight. I hope that you enjoyed the stream, although it wasn't, very coherent, or, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But I hope that it wasn't all that bad. So let me find someone we could raid, I think. I may have an idea. Okay, yes. So yes, thank you once again for everyone who joined, who was lurking, who was chatting, who stopped by for even a moment. I appreciate you all very, very much. And I hope that you will have a great rest of your week and a wonderful, relaxing weekend. Hope you have a nice rest and sending much love as always. Yes, lots and lots of love to all of you. And have a great rest of your week. As I mentioned, I will be back on Saturday for something cozy. Well, it may be something a bit different than usual, some new game. Well, not entirely new, but, well, you'll see. But something else than Palia or My Time at Standrock. Yet still in the cozy category. And the Baldur's Gate playthrough should continue on Monday, unless I will be able to prepare the Steam Next Fest demos for Monday already, because as I mentioned, next week we are going to be playing some demos for the Steam Next Fest, once again adding even more games to our to-play lists, because that's the sensible thing to do. Thank you for stream. Thank you, Sindra, for stopping by, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And yes, thank you, Ralph, for gifting Sindra a sub. I am very, very grateful, and yes, enjoy the emotes. And we are going to be raiding Sir MacDonald, who is playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and also is attempting a 100% completion within the first 24 hours. So let's see how he's doing. Oh, yes. Before I start the raid, if you want to stay in touch, here are some links that you can use. You can follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. The Pick-a-Shot link is for my attempts at taking pictures in games. Right now it's mainly Baldur's Gate 3, but I will be gradually adding my other attempts and shots there, so yeah, you can check it from time to time. Now let me start the raid. Last minute community challenge donations. Yes, thanks everyone for the donations towards the community goal, community challenge goal. If it's met, then there's going to be a poll regarding the horror game that I'm going to play around Halloween. So if you're interested in that, there's the goal there. So yes, we are raiding Sir McDonald, as I mentioned. If the raid doesn't include you, but you still want to go where we're going, this is the link that you can use. Here's the raid message that you can copy and paste once we raid over, but also feel free to use your own if that's what you prefer. And yes, have a great rest of your weekend. Once again, thank you. Lots and lots of love to you. See you on Saturday here and around the Twitch in the meantime. Have a great Friday. See you. Take care and goodbye.